This is content intended for adults, not for puppies.
Aww. Spot April leaning on the counter, looking as entertained as she usually does. Hey, slow day up here too? Yep, it's Wednesday, my dude. Holy shit. Guys, I'm horrified. I'm horrified. I'm horrified. They love the pink they love the pink text gimmick, right? They love the pink text. They figured out they could do the pink text, and they love it. Aren't you on break soon? Oh yeah, I forgot he's on break soon, right? I forgot we haven't had a break yet. Okay, we'll see. I'll clink on the pics. I'll clink on.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Was that? It opened a link. It opened a YouTube link to the Jimmy is Here video, or Jimmy Here video. It is Wednesday, my dudes. It opened a link to the YouTube video. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Is one of these days BowserPuma, is he gonna prank me and like put a fucking link in chord progressions as to like a crypto coin miner or something? Bitcoin miner? Sorry, I'm astounded. I'm flabbergasted. I'm taken aback. Yep, I was going to meet that deer guy. I was going to meet that deer guy from yesterday. I thought you didn't like him. Well, long story short, he's not a bad guy, and Chester wants us to be friends. If you say so. Is April the best character? April might be the best character. Let me think. April's the best character, probably. April's probably the best character. I would say Moria's the best character, but she's like cheating, you know? She doesn't have enough screen time, right? She doesn't have enough screen time to be the best character because she doesn't have enough opportunities to make herself not the best character, right? I checked my phone to see if Trent replied. He did. He got back to me. He's asking where we can meet up. Any ideas? I forgot Eddie's been here. He's like been in this town like 3 days, and he hasn't been anywhere except like his apartment or whatever, right? He hasn't been anywhere except the apartment and work and chicken place I forget the name of, and the gym. Pollos, right? Pollos. Isn't that how you say that? It looks like polos, but it's not polos. It's pollos. Right? Isn't like double L in Spanish like a Y sound? Just like double D in Welsh is like a the sound? Or something. It is a good joint. It's also right across the street. Fuck it. Pollos. Pollos? I sound British. Why do I sound British? Pollos. There's a place across the street from Chronicles called Pollos Gordos. What does Gordos mean? Guys, we're learning what Gordos means. Gordos meaning. Gordos meaning. Okay, I looked up Gordos meaning, and it's giving me a Spanish definition of the Spanish word, which makes sense. Does Gordos mean fat? Gordo, gorda, adjectivo, dicho de persona, of a person, de abundantes carnes, usado también como sustantivo. Sustenance? Sustenance? I heard something about meat, something about sustenance. Oh, abundantes, abundant carnes, abundant meat. Similar. Grueso, Rolizo. Obeso. I think obeso means obese. Okay, thank you Spanish Google. Thank you very much. Pollos Gordos. Want to go there? So, there's a place across the street from Chronicles called... Is it... You know what? Sure. Want to go there? Are you sure Chester isn't setting you two up on it? Setting you two up to date or something? You would figure that Chester would have told... You would have figured that Chester would have told April about the whole, like, deal and plant and, like... Or plan, not plant. And, like, conspiracy with Trent, right? But I guess he didn't. Because if Chester did let April in on the conspiracy, then, like... She probably wouldn't have let Eddie, like, interact with Trent, right? I don't think so. I'm not even sure if he's, you know... This VN drives me up the wall, dude. This VN drives me up the wall. I bent my wrist flamboyantly to non-verbally communicate to April what I mean. I'm surprised that wasn't a pink text either, right? I'm surprised BowserPuma didn't give me a wink, right? Winking me to a Google image of someone, you know, what's that called? I don't know, wrist, right? Fair. Oh, how'd your little workout go, by the way? Really well, actually. I was able to lift more than I thought. She put on a smirk. Told ya. Holy shit. My phone buzzed again. Sure, sounds good. I've never been there before. Guys, I hate to say this. But I am really interested. I'm really looking forward to the Eddie x Trent Pollos Gordos scene, right? Right, I can't wait to watch Eddie and Trent go eat chicken. It's going to be awesome. I know that's going to be the best scene in the entire novel. What's the best scene in the entire novel so far? What's the best scene in the entire novel? Oh, no, it's definitely the Eddie Trent, the Eddie meeting Trent scene. That's definitely the best scene in the entire novel. But maybe this could be the second best scene. This could be the second best scene. Just so happens to also involve Eddie and Trent, I assure you. Sure, sounds good. I've never been there before. Great, I'll meet you there soon. Oh, soon. I forgot this is today. I'm already on my way. I forgot this was happening today. I thought this was going to happen, like, a few days from now or something, but I forgot Eddie's, like, going on lunch break in a couple minutes. So we had the Trent scene, and now we're going right into another Trent scene. Okay. Pollos it is, then. Pollos. I don't know what it is about saying pollos. That makes me feel British. I don't know. Pollos it is, then. He's apparently never been there. How the hell hasn't he been to a Pollos? There's like 3 in town. I shrug. Don't ask me. I think I'll go ahead and take my break now and walk over there. Cool, I'll call you if there's a fire or something. You gonna start playing with matches since you're so bored? Don't give me ideas. Scoff at her response. Back in a bit. Los pollos gordos. Obeso. I arrive at the restaurant and find myself a table. I choose a seat that gave me a clear view of the front door. I only wait for a short while for Trent to arrive. I give him a wave and he finds me with ease.
Hey, there.
Yay, we got more Trent lines. Also, this song goes insane. I forgot about this song. This song goes crazy. The song goes wacko. It's no Peyton. The song doesn't top Peyton, but this is a good song. I love the Los Pollos Gordos theme, right? It's no Peyton, but I do love the Los Pollos Gordos theme. Hi Trent, thank you, very cool. He darts his eyes rapidly around the restaurant, seemingly trying to make sense of it. Hey, find the place okay? Yeah, no trouble. So, wanna head up in order? Head up and... Oh, it's one of those restaurants. Sure, let's go. By those, does he mean fast food? By those, does he mean fast food? Haven't they rebranded fast food? Don't they not call it fast food anymore? Oh yeah, it's quick service now, right? It's not fast food anymore, guys. No. It's not fast food, right? We don't like that connotation, right? We don't like how quick and sloppy and negative that sounds. We do like how quick it sounds though. Now it's quick service. It's quick service restaurants. They're not fast food restaurants anymore, right? Mickey D's, BK, NB. They're not fast food. They're quick service. We both approached the counter and I ordered first. I ordered the same burrito I had during my last visit. This time I'll take Daryl's advice and order it in a bowl with chips on the side. After some deliberation, Trent found a burrito bowl that worked for him. We paid at the register, retrieved our food and drinks, and returned to my selected table to start eating. He picks around his bowl with a fork. So why do they call this a burrito bowl? Isn't it just a salad? Oh, we get to see the top of Trent's model because he's sitting down now, right? We get to see the top of Trent now because he's sitting down. Why do they call this a burrito bowl? Isn't it just a salad? It contains rice, beans, lettuce, salsa, chicken, and some queso. You could call it a salad if you wanted. Probably some kind of marketing thing, I guess? I imagine consumers don't want to come to some Southwest restaurant just so they can order a salad, you know? I guess, but why does that matter? When the customer buys a product, they can clearly see it's just a salad. Why call it something else? Is Trent the best character? Guys, I know I just said April's the best character, but Trent might be the best character. Are you not happy with what you got? I'm not unhappy, I just thought it was going to be something special since it was called a burrito bowl and not a salad. I don't know what a burrito bowl is either. Okay, whenever I picture burrito bowl, I'm picturing all the ingredients of the burrito, but like inside of like a quesadilla shaped into a bowl. That's what I imagine as a burrito bowl. Is that what a burrito bowl is, or is that not what it is? I just thought it was going to be something special since it was called a burrito bowl and not a salad. After a few more pokes, he takes a couple bites. He keeps going back for more forkfuls. Forkfuls? You know what? Never mind. No, forkful makes sense. I never realized that forkful was a word that could exist. Because you see spoonful all the time, but you never see forkfuls. Huh. Did chord progressions coin the term forkful? Where else has forkful been written in literary media? I want to know the first instance. I want to know the first instance of the term forkful. This is taking way too long, by the way. I've been recording this video for like an hour. How have I stretched this out to an hour? Following Daryl's example, I take a chip and dip it into my bowl. Chip? Oh no, I already did that bit. Oh no, I didn't record that. Okay, I was going to talk about why are there so many furry visual novel characters eating chips? Right, but I already did that bit. Eddie loves chips, by the way. He loves chips. Right? He ate a chip when he was talking to Cliff, and he ate a chip when he's at Los Pollos Gordos, right? That's two instances of Eddie eating chip. I take a chip and dip it into my bowl and shovel the ensemble into my mouth. I gotta admit, the lion was right. This is great. We chew in silence for a few moments before Trent brings up the next topic. So I had a good time with you at the gym. It was nice being the teacher instead of the student for once. Yeah, it went better than expected. Glad you had fun too. Would you want to do it again sometime? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm still getting my bearings around this place. I don't know if I want to commit to anything, you know? I'm sure you're busy. I don't want to waste your time if I can't commit. Eddie, you're the in. Remember? Remember, Eddie? Is the chicken doing cannibalism? Eddie, you're the in. You gotta get all friendly. You gotta get all buddy, Andy. Eddie. You gotta get all friendly. You gotta get all buddy, Eddie. Right? It's for the sake of Chronicles. The future of Chronicles is resting on your shoulder. On your shoulders in your relationship with this fella, Eddie. It's no big deal, really. I'm not busy at all nowadays. Oh, does work not keep you busy? I don't have a job right now. Oh, I'm sorry. That's gotta be rough. Gives me a perplexed look. It's not rough at all. I never had a job. Never had a job? How the hell has he never... Hold up. He's never had a job, goes skiing every year. Dad is a bigwig at some prestigious piano manufacturer. Works out at the bougie gym. Doesn't understand health insurance. Aw, fuck, it's all coming together now. Dealing with a rich kid here. How didn't I see this before? Maybe I'm as oblivious as Moria says I am. Never needed a job, I guess? Yeah, no, I always focused on studies until I got my master's degree back in May. I'm taking a few months to myself before I start working. Let me take a wild guess as to where he's going to work. Going to work for your dad's company? Yes, actually, I'll be starting in the quality department. Figures. Just because it's all given to him. Twerp. So you get to spend time. You get to spend the next few months just kicking around since you don't have any bills to pay, huh? Deliberately make a tone as cold as ice. Eddie, you're trying to get friendly, buddy. The only reason you're even talking to Trent right now, Eddie, is because of Chester. Right. And Chester needs that fucking business deal. Right. He needs that fucking business deal with Chromatic, Eddie. That's the only reason you're here right now. Eddie, button up. He directs his gaze to the floor. I guess? Yeah, fucking course. My bank account is barely 3 digits while he never has to worry about his going below 6, maybe 7. I wonder how fat that trust fund is. Eddie, cool off. Eddie, back off, Eddie. We continue eating in silence for another minute before he breaks it again. Did I do something wrong? He speaks to me while he speaks to me while still keeping his gaze fixed on the floor. I'm not really sure how to answer that question. I could give him a snarky response, but he seems genuinely confused. I'm sorry. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm really trying. His tone is desperate and borderline panicky. Eddie sucks. Fuck Eddie. He made Trent sad. Trying to do what? Gestures wildly.
I'm so bad at being social. I try to talk like normal, and then I say something that makes someone upset, and I never know what it was that made them upset, and I
Thank you, Trent. Very cool. Speaking quite fast as his voice cracks several times. Tears start to well up in his eyes. Oh my gosh. Eddie! You made Trent cry? Guys, I do not like Eddie. I am an Eddie hater now. No, damn it. No more tears today. Whoa, hey, slow down. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at him, per se. I'm certainly frustrated at the situation I found myself in, but that's not Trent's fault. I feel like a massive jerk. I can certainly empathize with him on the social struggles. It's not right for me to make it any worse for him. He takes a few deep breaths and pulls himself together. I feel like I'm so bad at this. Talking to other people is so hard. I shouldn't have invited you out here. It's okay, I get it. I have trouble with talking to people too. It makes me really anxious. I don't necessarily get anxious, I just talk. And other people get upset with me. And I don't know what I did wrong. Hey, you didn't do anything wrong. Something you said just struck a nerve. I'm so sorry, whatever it is. I won't say it again, I promise. No, don't be worried. I'm just kind of a jerk. Aw, I'm sorry for saying I'm an Eddie hater. I forgive Eddie. Eddie's best boy. Is Eddie best boy? I don't think he is, right? I don't think Eddie's best boy. I guess Trent's best boy? I don't know. He's kind of rude earlier, though, right? But I guess he's kind of quirky, right? He was kind of rude earlier on virtue of being kind of quirky. But I guess Eddie in of himself is kind of quirky. So if I'm gonna blame Trent being rude on being quirky, then I guess I also have to blame Eddie being silly on being quirky. Eddie being silly on being quirky. I don't know. Like, Eddie's quirkiness, it comes from a sense of understanding, right? Whenever Eddie's mean and quirky, it comes from a place of understanding. Whenever Trent's mean and quirky, it comes from a place of ignorance. So I guess Trent's best boy. Is Eddie in contention for best boy? Is Eddie even in contention? I don't know. Like, Pat's weird. Pat's kind of weird. I guess Eddie's better than Pat. I don't know. Eddie doesn't rank higher than Dave or Chester, though. Eddie doesn't rank higher than Dave or Chester. Is Eddie worst boy? No, he's worst boy only second to Pat. Right, second to Pat, he's worst boy. I'm really confused. Oh god, how do I say this without sounding like the biggest douche? You didn't say any wrong, I just upset when you said you never had to work. Why did that make you upset? I had to work my ass off my entire adult life. And after all that work, I have nothing. It cost me nearly every penny I had to move here. So why did you get upset with me? I'm not understanding. I didn't get upset with you. I'm upset with how unfair it is. How unfair what is? I have to be blunt, don't I? I'm upset that I have to work my ass off and have nothing, while you never have to work and have everything. He stares down his bowl in a moment of silence. You're at Los Pollos Gordos. They're arguing at Los Pollos Gordos. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being at a chicken place hearing this? Right. Can you imagine dining in to a quick service restaurant and hearing this? Hearing this altercation? It's like, what the fuck's going on with those guys? Can they go home? Or are they still here? Stares down at his bowl in a moment of silence, poking the contents with his fork. What makes you think I have everything? Well, your family's rich, aren't they? Compared to most people, yes. I guess I didn't hide that well. Another moment of silence passes. Neither of us seem to have much of an appetite anymore. I don't have everything, you know? Well, yeah, I'm sure you don't have everything. No one can be that rich. Eddie's so silly. Eddie's so silly. No, not like that. There's so many immaterial things I don't have. I don't have friends, like you do. Well, in all honesty, I'm not doing great in the friends department either. Just saying. What about the lion? Oh, Daryl? We've spoken twice. We've spoke twice. Oh, Daryl? Well, I mean, he and I aren't really friends. I just met him on Monday. Well, he approached you at the gym and wanted to work out with you. That seems friendly to me. I guess that's how he is, though. But he's more of an acquaintance than anything. That makes sense. That's how I feel about Chester and you right now. No offense. None taken, and likewise. So, what about the other friend you mentioned? The one you skied with? Moria? Yeah, there's her. She and I have known each other since elementary school. We're like two peas in a pod. I don't have anyone like that. Other than some acquaintances, I just have my family. None of them really get me, though. Well, I can certainly relate to that. Mom and Dad weren't the most accepting of me when I came out. I always felt out of place among my extended family as well. Solution, don't have a family, right? Your family can't be unaccepting of you if you don't have one, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, what don't they seem to understand, if you don't mind me asking? A lot of them still treat me like a child. They try to coddle me and don't respect me as an adult. I definitely can relate to that. My mom was a bit of a helicopter parent. Mine's really bad, too. She gets nervous every time I leave the neighborhood and won't stop texting me. That's intense. Yeah, it doesn't help I'm her only child either, so I get all the attention. Oh, me too. Maybe that's why our mothers are so overprotective then. Could be. There aren't any backup children in case things go wrong. What's that one song? Linkin Park? What's that one Linkin Park song? Could be. I'm not going to sing Numb. Guys, I was about to sing Numb, but I realized I wasn't really that familiar with the lyrics, so I decided to spare you and not sing Numb. Did I say Yum? Could be. There aren't any backup children in case things go wrong. He chuckles at my little joke. Yeah, no, that's definitely part of it. There's that, and there's also so much pressure to be perfect all the time. It's like you're your parents' only pride and joy. Yeah, and the pressure gets so overwhelming sometimes. Tell me about it. Trent resumes eating his meal with some renewed vigor. He seems much more comfortable now. Thanks for hanging out with me. just Eddie just triggers Trent to have a mental, emotional breakdown inexplicably. Right? Eddie inexplicably forces Trent into having an emotional breakdown at Los Pollos Gordos. Then they just move on. They move on. They keep eating their burrito bowls. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't get to talk to anyone outside my family very often. No worries. I'm just glad to be meeting more people around town. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry I got snippy with you. It's okay. I don't know, that's the weird thing about visual novels sometimes, though, is that Eddie's, like, the main protagonist, and this is, like, a slice-of-life, like, romance VN. So at the end of the day, everybody is, like, entitled to like Eddie. You know what I mean? At least to a certain extent. Like all of the major characters are entitled to like Eddie because that's the plot. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird to think about. He suddenly picks at his bowl for a few more moments before bringing up his next thought. So, I'm wondering if we could maybe help each other out. What do you mean? Well, since you're new around here and I don't have any friends, maybe we can use each other to branch out our social networks, if that makes sense. I think so. Like, I can introduce you to my friends and acquaintances and vice versa. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. His face lights up. Thank you, I'm really happy to have you and Chester's support. It's just hard doing this on my own. I feel like I missed out on so much. Not a lot of people give me the same kind of patience you and Chester give me, so thank you for that. Yeah, no problem, I guess. At this point, I polished off my burrito bowl and my chips. Trent only finished half of his. So what time do you need to head back to the shop? Check my phone, it's past 4:10. Oh shoot, right about now, actually. So this break's like an hour. Collect all my trash in my plastic tray. For a second, I thought that said plastic toy. I thought he got a toy with his meal. His plastic, he collects all his trash on his plastic tray. Hey, so thanks for inviting me out. We should do this again soon. His face went alight with joy upon hearing my suggestion. Definitely. Let's get out of the booth with my tray of garbage and Paul. Trent gives me a quick wave. Take care. You too. Text me anytime. Flash him with a quick smile before departing. I toss my trash out and work my way back across the street to the shop. Huh. I arrived back to find April in the same state as I left her. No signs of arson.
Hey, have fun on your date.
Thank you, April. Very cool. Hey, it wasn't a date. I just went to Pollos, and it was something. That bad, huh? Well, no, it was fine. Turns out he's just a lonely guy and doesn't know how to navigate life in Douglas. He and I are alike in a way. Doesn't sound like it was the worst. Also, get this. He's loaded. Yeah, you're just figuring that out now, Sherlock? What does that mean? How the hell did you figure it out? The dude wears nice clothes and didn't know what Pollos was. He's a clueless rich kid. Oh, jeez, am I really that obvious? Yeah, you kinda are. Not helping. Yeah, just tell it like it is. You're in good company, though. Pat can't get a clue half the time either. Daryl's even worse. Well, maybe I'll just hang around them then. I'll be among my kind who actually understand me. For the love of God, please don't. All that stupidity concentrated in one place might create a black hole. Well, then at least Pat will die doing what he loves. Sucking multiple men into a hole. What the fuck? She tried desperately to conceal her laughter, but wasn't successful. During the lull in our conversation, I became cognizant of the sound of a single bass guitar droning in the background. Like the thing we're hearing right now, you just now noticed that, Eddie? I glance back to see who it is. I immediately recognize our patron as a familiar capybara with a bass guitar in paw. Oh hey, Cliff's here. Hey, it's Cliff. Yeah, he stopped by after he finished his shift. He's waiting for me to get off work so we can drive over to Chester and Dave's for practice. Fix my focus on him as he practiced for a few moments. He's quite adept with the instrument. Sorry, guys. I had to stop for a second to, like, ponder what chord progressions Like, what's going to happen in chord progressions, you know? Like, chord progressions at one point has to have an end to the story. What is the end of chord progressions? Oh, I don't know. It's probably like, oh no, Chronicles is gonna close unless we have one last hit performance. And then Chronicles has one last hit performance, and then everybody claps, and it's like, oh, we made enough money from this performance. We don't have to close anymore. We don't have to close shop anymore. And it's all thanks to you, Eddie. It's all thanks to you, Eddie, and your musical prowess that you've learned along the way of our adventure. Right, and then the credits roll. That's how chord progressions ends. That's how chord progressions ends. His left paw glided up and down the neck in slick fluid motions as his digits danced across the fretboard. His right paw hovered over the strings as his digits there were hopping, galloping, and plucking rhythmically as he mastered. You think he's cute, right? Damn it, April. This girl even interrupts my thoughts. Well, kinda, yeah. Well, he's on the market if you ever want to make a move, just letting you know. He is? I kind of got the impression that he and Pat were... Oh no, they're not an item, they're just roommates. It's funny when, like... It's funny when the media you're consuming makes the reference faster than you can finish making the reference. It's like, oh, she said roommates. It's like that one... But then, before I can even finish that thought, Eddie, and by virtue, you know, the author is doing the meme reference before I can do the meme reference in my head. I'm not clicking on this link, because it's gonna take me to a YouTube video. It's gonna take me to the YouTube video of the, oh my god, they were roommates Vine. I watched it a couple days ago. I already know. Just roommates this whole time? That leaves me with some questions, though. Oh, well, now I'm confused. When Cliff came in yesterday, he was kind of flirty with Pat. Pat was doing that 2:30 sharp thing. I was kind of thinking, well, they are fucking, but they're not dating. Oh. The revelation made me feel something strange. I dare say I feel some jealousy. It's not like I'm crushing on either one, but I find them both interesting, and I'd like to get to know them better. Come to think of it, I don't believe I've ever had a friend with benefits. Myself. It sounds quite appealing. Am I just not attractive enough for that sort of thing? For that kind of thing? What do I... You okay? Earth to Eddie. April might be the best character. April might be the best character. She might be the best one. Wait, who is in contention for the best character? Oh yeah, I said it was April. And then I said it was Trent. It's probably still April, though. She's snapping her digits in my face. Fucking hell, this is the one time I'll appreciate April interrupting me if it pulls me out of a self-deprecating episode. Oh yeah, just things are making sense now. I turn my head and look back at Cliff, who's cosplaying at this point, so he could give us an... Stop saying the amiable. Stop saying the amiable. Stop it. Stop it. Just say friendly, okay? Just say courteous. Just say friendly. Just say courteous. You keep bullying me with new words. You keep bullying me with new words I just discovered 30 minutes ago. I wave back with a grin. If you want to chat with them, you can. There's nothing to do right now. We're heading out in 10, just so you know. Yeah, sure. I'll go say hi. I'm so confused. Wait. You went, never mind. Okay, so Eddie's still at work, right? But then I guess April and Cliff are leaving? But then Eddie's going to be here doing what? You went, never mind. I walked into the showroom area where... Oh, yeah. Didn't I just say that scene with Eddie and Trent was going to be the best scene in the novel? Was it the best scene in the novel? I don't know. Their first one... No, I said it was going to be the second best scene in the novel. Only in second to their first scene together. I think that's true. I think it's still true. I think that was the second best scene in the novel. I walk onto the showroom area where Cliff is situated as he patiently waits for me to arrive. Hey, good to see you again. You sound great. Shh, guys. Oh yeah, he works from home, I forgot. Cliff works from home. Okay, shh.
Oh, thank you. I'm just kinda jamming. Not playing anything serious.
Didn't I say he sounded like Jonah Scott last time? I don't know why I said that. He reminds me of someone, though. He reminds me of some voice actor. Right, he reminds me of, like, someone in that, like, Funimation circle. Oh, thank you. I'm just kind of jamming, not playing anything serious. Oh, yeah, I'll need to read the line. Cliff already read the line.
Oh, thank you. I'm just kinda jamming. Not playing anything serious.
There. But yeah, good to see you too. How's day 3? Oh wow, he remembered that little detail from our last conversation. Just a little rocky, not too bad. This has been a long-ass day for Eddie. I just feel like from a pacing standpoint, like that Trent scene could have happened like... I just feel like from a pacing standpoint, that Trent scene could have happened like tomorrow, you know? Like I feel like, because we had the Dave thing happen, we had the gym scene happen, we have this Cliff scene happening. It's all happening in like one day. Which, you know, it's nice seeing the characters, but it's like, so much happening. I'm a little rocky, but not too bad. That's how it always is with new jobs, eh? Is he Canadian? He's not Canadian. He's Brazilian. Or he's from Brazil. Does this take place? You might not run. Yeah, but I'm starting to get a hang of everything. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, so I got a question for you. Is it about the base you're holding? Because, nah, a question about April's girlfriend. Oh, sure, go ahead. She's like your best friend, yeah? Sure is. Cool, April gasses her up so much. So when am I going to meet the supposed perfect princess? Damn it, April, I'm being all cute and shit. You'll probably get to meet Moria soon. She's definitely coming to see April on show night. Nice, but I had an idea though. Would you and Moria want to go hit downtown on Friday night? That's 2 days from now. Oh, sure. I don't really have any other plans. Awesome. I'd love to show you to some of the sweet bars we got downtown. Huh? This is similar to Daryl's offer. Maybe we can rope the lion into this shindig? Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Perhaps Trent as well. I need to stop quoting random songs. Perhaps Trent as well. This would be a great way to make good on our agreement to help each other branch out. It's really generous of you. Just have to ask the girls if they're interested too. Sweet. He cups his paws around his mouth. Hey, apes. Guess we'll ask April right now. Yeah? She shouts back. Want to hit downtown on Friday? Moria's welcome to join. Sure, I'll ask her later. He turns back to me. There we go. We got a little crew going, huh? Sounds like it, yeah. I'm excited. I've never hit downtown anywhere before. Wait, really? Yeah, the town I come from has like 3 bars. 3 bars. They all suck.
Oh.
Yikes. Yeah. So do you have any particular spots in mind? Definitely, it's going to be packed. The Enchanter's Whimsy is my absolute favorite bar. It has a fantasy-inspired theme. Huh. Whimsy? Is whimsy a joke? Enchanter's Whimsy. That's a joke, right? That's a pun? I think it's a pun. I'm not sure what kind of pun, but some sort of pun. The servers wear costumes, the drinks are served in little potion bottles, and it always has the best food trucks outside. Okay. I'm predicting we're going to be introduced to a new semi-plot relevant character here. Right, at Enchanter's Whimsy, we're going to be introduced to a new semi-plot relevant character. Sounds amazing, actually. Yeah, it's so immersive. They really do justice to the genre. I'm a big fan of fantasy myself. Moria's definitely gonna love that in that case. She's a fan too? Oh yeah, it's a big muse for her art. She is an artist? Yep, she's a professional. She dabbles in anything she can get her grubby paws on. Painting, digital art, sculpting, photography. Cliff's face lights up with intrigue. Photography? Does she have a nice camera? Yep, it's really nice actually. Spent a few months saving up for it. Good to know, I've been getting into photography and videography myself. I want to try to find someone who can help get me started. Is there any particular kind of photography you're interested in? Nature and such. Yeah, perfect. Moria loves nature photography. She can definitely help. Awesome. Can't wait to get started. Anyways, you excited for show night? Oh, is he a weirdo? Not weirdo. Does he want to, like... Is he... I don't want to make assumptions about the characters. You know what? Cliff, I'm sure he wants to know about photography and videography because he's an up-and-coming film director, right? He aspires to be an up-and-coming film director, and that's why he wants to know more about videography and filmology, whatever he said. That's why, and no other reason. That's why. That's the confirmed reason why. I actually have access to the files. I have access to the chord progressions Google Doc, where BowserPuma writes down all the ideas for the novel or whatever. Right. I actually have access to that, and I know that Cliff, he wants to be a videographer, or what was I saying? A director, a film director? I don't know, something like that. Anyways, you excited for show night? Sudden change in topic is drawing, but I won't pay it too much mind. Should be fun, we just had 2 more acts. How about you? You excited? For sure, tonight's our last practice, so we're really making it count. It's gonna be our first big show. That's exciting, are you nervous? I've been reading for so long, guys. A little, but I'm glad I'll have Dave and April on stage with me. Why's that? Dave's as cool as a cucumber. He doesn't have any issues performing in front of people. He used to DJ all the time. Dave the DJ, huh? Learn something new every day. April has some stage experience too. She's played with Carcinogen since day 1. Not to mention all the concerts and marches she did for school. Hold up, what? April was a band kid? Oh, this is gold. She was, yeah, ever since middle school. She always carried around a little practice pad and drumsticks with her to every class. She'd kill anyone who touched them. This is amazing, I need to know more. Cliff is giving me an arms warehouse worth of information I can use against her. And it's all coming in my back pocket. Better watch out, girl. Well, she was in the regular concert band, jazz band, and marching band. She'd also provide instrumentals for drama productions. I make a cartoonishly evil chuckle. Oh yes, this is perfect. This is all great info I can use to pick on her later. Oh, come on, don't pick on this band kids too much. You did band too? Yeah, I played jazz and I played bass. Guys, I can't talk anymore. This recording's going on too long. I was expecting this day to be over like 5 years ago. Oh yeah, I wonder how that affects the production schedule. Because like each update is released in like days, right? Like it's like 1 day per update essentially. So essentially, I guess like, you know, the author just makes every day as long as he wants to make the update, right? Because the day ends when the update ends. Huh, weird. Interesting thing about. Yeah, I played bass. That says bass. Yeah, I said bass. I played bass in jazz band. I'm glad I did it. Learning jazz bass helped me tremendously with developing my musicality. And so I guess that means you performed with April quite a few times then. Yeah, a few times. I started my sophomore year. April was a junior. Oh wow, so you two go way back, huh? Kinda. We weren't close. We'd have our rhythm section banter every once in a while, but that was about it. We didn't get to know each other on a personal level until I started coming around here. Oh, I gotcha. So how long ago was that? A few years. Oh wow, you're a pretty loyal customer then. Definitely, come here at least a couple times a week. Chronicles is one of my favorite spots in town. Or maybe he wants to film music videos. He doesn't want to be a film director. He wants to film music videos. He wants to film music videos. One of your favorites? What other spots do you like? So there's the Enchanter's Whimsy. I already told you about that. There's also the Dice Tower. It's a local game store. They do card games, tabletop games, Dungeoneer's Guide to Dragon Slaying, things like that. Is that just D&D? DGDS. Not as much of a ring to it. Ooh, proper nerd stuff. Yup, I love it. DGDS. See, I did the acronym. I know what I'm doing. Mystic the Convergence, Magic the Gathering, Battle Axe 50k, Warhammer 50k. Ever try any of those games? Are we just doing this bit because the author really wanted to do alternate universe name puns for the established media? DGDS, Mystic the Convergence, Battle Axe 50k. Ever try any of those games? Can't say I have. Well, if you ever find yourself with some free time and want to get into a new hobby, just hit me up. Eddie will never do that. Eddie's not poggers enough. He's not cool enough to be into tabletop role-playing games. Actually, I hope he is. I hope Eddie is cool enough. Can you imagine having an entire, like, chord progression scene and it's just all the characters playing D&D? Or, sorry, DGDS? Dungeoneer's Guide to Dragon Slaying? Is that what it's called? Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to find a new hobby. It was always challenging to find new hobbies in Fairview that weren't driving trucks. Or meth. Hey, Cliff, you ready? She shouts to him from across the room. Yes, ma'am. Cliff stands up and generally paces the merchandise back in its proper place. Cool talking to you again. I'll see you on Friday. Yeah, I'll be there. Sweet, take care. You too. Cliff walks off, following April out the front door. Looks like it'll just be me and Chester for the next few hours. What could possibly happen? What could they possibly get up to together? Business picks up towards closing. It's mostly small equipment sales this afternoon. Strings, picks, reeds, tuners, and such. With each sale, Chester reviews with me what each item is and how it works. He never misses an opportunity to pass along more knowledge. We lock doors at 7 o'clock and are out of the building by 7:15. Smooth sailing. I was wondering what was going to happen. It's like, okay, what's going to happen the rest of this day? Nothing. Right? They just close the store. They leave. Okay, I had to cut, but we're finishing up this section of chord progressions. I had to take a break. The cart ride starts off quiet until Chester pierces the silence. So Dave let me know you and him had a talk. Oh yeah, everything's good. I'm sorry for causing problems today. Hey, you absolutely are not causing any problems, Eddie. If you were, believe me, I'd let you know very quickly. If a little emotional moment is going to be your biggest issue, then you and I are going to get along just fine. Well, that's good to know. Oh, so how did your lunch with Trent go? That was fine. A little rocky at first, though. There's just some class conflict. Class conflict in italics. Say no more, I get it. We got past it, though. He's a bit of a complicated guy, but you're right. He seems to have a good heart. We're actually thinking of helping each other out with the whole trying to make more friends thing. That's great. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll invite him to a little outing Cliff's planning for Friday. You guys going out? Yeah, Cliff wanted to invite me and the girls for a night out downtown. Couldn't say no. Oh, good for you. Might I make a suggestion? Sure. I highly recommend the Velour Lounge. It's a local gay bar on Sasha Street. The Velour Lounge, but I want to go to Fantasyland. I forgot the name of it. Guys, I promise if it was the same recording session, I would have remembered the name of wherever the other place Trent wanted to go. Maybe we can go here, and then on a different day we can go to the Fantasyland or whatever. It's a local gay bar on Sasha Street. Wait, it's called isn't it like Whimsy or something? It's like something's whimsy because they spelled whimsy weird, right? Or maybe they didn't spell whimsy weird and I just don't know how to spell whimsy. I don't know. It's something whimsy. I want to go to that place. I want to see if there's any wacky characters there. It's a local gay bar on Sasha Street. Well, that could be fun. Never been to a gay bar. I think you'll like it. It's cozy and a little high class too. Does that mean it'll be really expensive though? Well, just show up on Friday. I think you'll be surprised. Does someone we know work here? Huh? What could that mean? I don't know, Eddie. I don't know. The last 2 nights, we pulled up to the apartment building just as our conversation was beginning to tail off. Hey, it's more of advice. Have some ibuprofen handy. You'll need it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the delayed onset muscle pain I hear so much about. It's all a part of the process. If you keep at it, the pain will die down over time. I'd recommend getting plenty of rest tonight. Recovery is key. Will do, sir. Unbuckle my belt and open the passenger door. And hey, like I said to you earlier, Dave and I are always here if you need us. I mean that. Noted. Thanks again. Anytime, bud. Could get you some shut-eye. Oh my gosh, Moria moment? Wait, did I ever... Hey, I think I forgot the game audio. 1 second. I forgot the game audio, I think. Here's the game audio. I went to the apartment to give a site unlike the past 2 nights. Moria is alone on the couch with a mug of hot tea in paw.
Hey, you. Hungry?
Thank you, Moria. Very cool. Hey, yeah, actually, famished to be honest. Perfect. I got some Chinese takeout for you in the fridge. I don't want you going to bed hungry again. Ooh, hell yes. Thank you so much. Shuffle it over to the fridge and find the takeout box with General Tso's chicken inside. You got me my favorite? Of course. Just need to heat it up. Thank you. I did as she instructed and placed the takeout counter in the microwave. Thank you, takeout bonus text. Wait. After it was heated to my satisfaction, I walked back over to the living room with the container and a glass of water in paw. Come sit. She pats an adjacent couch cushion. I oblige and park my rear next to her. Did I click the bonus text? I might not have clicked the bonus text, but we're going to pretend like I clicked the bonus text. Right, guys. We are reading the bonus text, I assure you. I take a few bites out of my meal. The sticky sauce coating the pieces of chicken strikes a great balance of sweet, savory, spicy, and tangy flavors. I have to wonder so much about like the chord progressions lore. You always have to about these like anthropomorphic stories. You always have to wonder about the lore. And to me, that's honestly like one of the like that's one of the coolest parts. That's one of the most fun parts about like furry stories, about anthro stories, is just the world building immediately has to be like interesting in some capacity. So, you know, Eddie's eating General Tso's chicken or whatever. Does that mean General Tso, was that a real person? Was General Tso a real person? I don't know. Probably not. Where does General Tso's chicken come from? Is that like... Never mind, we're moving on. Beneath the bites of chicken lie a bed of sticky, fluffy white rice. Overall, this isn't anything spectacular, but it sure hits a spot. This is good. Where'd you get this? I ordered on Super Eats. Is that an Uber Eats joke? Because the word Uber just means like over, above, in the same way that super means a similar thing. Wait, does the term super just come from Uber? Or are they derivative of the same word? Do they have a common ancestor? Whatever. The restaurant's just a couple blocks away. We could walk there next time. I mean, there's a dope Chinese restaurant within walking distance? This apartment just keeps getting better and better. Take a few more bites before Moria initiates the next phase of our conversation. Hey, so I never have the chance to ask you. Did you work everything out with April about the situation? Oh, yeah. It's all water under the bridge. If anything, the whole ordeal may have made us a little closer. Okay, I was really worried. Sounds like I didn't need to have another conversation with her about it. No, everything's fine. That debacle aside, tell me about your day. Oh gosh, where do I even begin? Was it a lot? Yeah, it kind of was. We don't have to talk about it right now if you don't want to. Yeah, I think I'll tell you later. All right. She's looking quite uncertain. I'm fine, trust me. I'm in the very capable paws of Chester and Dave. They helped me out a lot today. Well, I'm happy to hear that, at least. Knowing you have other people looking out for you helps calm the nerves. Yeah, exactly. So stop being such a worry wart. Who is Eddie? Who is Eddie? Eddie's quite a character. I give her a light, friendly nudge. Okay, I'll try. So tell me about your day. How was the second day of orientation? It went great. I got to meet my professors and my academic advisor. I also got to meet with my grad student mentor, who's like my best friend now. Oh, you're already making friends too? Uh-huh, her name's Jo. Her digital art is to die for. We talked for over an hour about digital brushes. That's exciting. How's she a mentor, though? Better than I was expecting, honestly. How was she as a mentor? Better than I was expecting, honestly. She was really keen on listening to my questions. She even critiqued my portfolio. She gave me pointers on how to make it perfect for my interview and the academic board tomorrow. Honestly, she's a lifesaver. That's amazing. I'm glad there's someone looking out for you, too. Tell me about it. Super needed. So what about your classes and professors? How are you feeling about those? Pretty good. They all give me their syllabi, so I know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm really excited about this. Oh, this. She's really excited about this. She gestures to the coffee table, littered with art supplies, and centralizes a scrapbook in the early stages of development. The photo on the left is a selfie Moria took a little over a week ago. It was the last picture she took before we left Fairview. April came to help us pack. She's looking absolutely thrilled about the whole experience. On the right is a picture Moria took of me in my room after I finished unpacking. Oh, this is just the title screen. This is the title screen. She wanted to take a picture before the room became a mess. Us. White smiles. Memories. So for my photography class, 50% of our grade will be based on the semester-long scrapbooking project. I already have the project rubric. So I went to Wally World. Wally World? Is that Walmart? I hate all these fake company names. They're quite silly, but they're funny though. I don't know how to feel about the fake company names, honestly. Okay, because obviously it's fun to just like change a word to like another similar word that sounds like basically the same. But I almost feel like I don't know. I almost feel like there should be some theming to it, you know? There should be a theme. Because, I don't know. Anyway, Wally World. Got some supplies, and here's what I have so far. Wow, Mo, this is cute as fuck. Right? I spent a couple hours working on it today. I really like how it's turning out. I do too. So your scrapbook project is going to detail all our new adventures in Douglas, huh? Pretty much. It's going to be the story of our new beginning. That's so cool. It's going to be so amazing to look back on it. It's going to be so amazing to look back on this in a few years. That's my hope. It's also going to be a great showcase for my photography progression. Photography progression. This isn't called photography progressions. It's called chord progressions. Is this foreshadowing? An alternate sister series visual novel focused entirely around Moria and her adventures at her college or whatever? Fairview is called? No, that's where they came from, right? I don't know what her college is called, but are we going to get a sister visual novel focused entirely around Moria and her adventures at Kuleg? And it's going to be called Photography Progressions. Oh, that actually reminds me of something. Do you have anything planned for Friday? Nah, last day of orientation is tomorrow, and classes officially start on Monday. Okay, good. Do you know Cliff, the capybara in April's band? I know of him, yes. Well, he's inviting me, you, and April out to hit downtown on Friday. She lets out an excited squeal. Oh my gosh, we get to hit the downtown? I'm so excited. We've never done this before. She lets out an elated but nervous gasp. What am I going to wear? What do you even wear when you hit downtowns? I have no idea. You're on your own, I'm afraid. I know how terrible my fashion sense is. I really want to wear something pretty. Maybe a little sexy, too. I could steal something from April. Hey, if you want to risk getting your palm chopped off, you go right ahead. We both giggled for a moment before she posed her next question. Hold up, so why did photography remind you of going downtown? Oh yeah, so Cliff is really... That's such like an attentive thing to call out, right? That's such a narc thing to call out. Maybe Eddie was just pondering. Maybe he was just thinking. Maybe he just had a stray thought. Oh yeah, so Cliff is really interested in photography. He wanted to see if you could help him out. Oh, I'd love to. Any friend of April's is a friend of mine. So if we were to count all of her friends, you'd have 3 new friends? She lets out an uncontrollable gawful. This was followed by her slightly smacking my arm. Hey, don't say mean things about my girlfriend. Thought she wasn't a girl, though. Don't say mean things about my menace friend. We sit in silence for a moment as I continued to chow down. I completely cleaned out the takeout container. I set it down and let out a powerful yawn accompanied by a wide stretch. You've had a long day, huh? Yeah, that's for sure. Got up super early. I'm glad I didn't try to read through the rest of this yesterday, because that would have been forever. This day's really long. This is a really long day. Yeah, that's for sure. I got up super early, worked out, and pooped. I shoved up to my feet. Alright, time for a food coma. Thanks again for the takeout. Of course, you're not going malnourished on my watch, mister. I'll see you tomorrow. Best of luck with the portfolio interview. Thanks, sunshine. Good night. We shared a quick embrace before I discarded the container and trotted off to my bedroom. Foxtrot, foxtrot, foxtrot. The instant the door closed behind me, my clothes practically disintegrated off my body. My fur is no longer confined in the oppressive fabric. Our ancestors had the right idea, just walk around naked all day, on all fours even. I pluck my phone and crawl under the covers. Oh, beautiful bed, I've been craving your sweet embrace all day. After the day I have had, you're the best possible refuge I could ask for. This is truly bliss. I guess that's the end of the day. I guess I can leave now. I guess I'll keep reading. ... Oh, this is useless. Okay, it's not the end of the day. Never mind. Never mind, not the end of the day. I fell asleep for a short time, but was awakened by the debilitating consequences of my workout yesterday. Fuck, I can barely move. I definitely need some meds to get through the night. I circled, roll over, and face my nightstand. I locate some pills I have in the drawer. Drawer. I keep all the essentials in there. Cold and flu medicine, over-the-counter painkillers, stuff like that. I find some ibuprofen and melatonin and swallow down the appropriate amount with some water. Can you imagine if there was a shocking twist? Can you imagine there was a shocking reveal? And Eddie was like, well, I do also keep some other pills. They're prescription meds I illegally buy off other people, but I just need them. I can't function without them, right? And then we learned that like Eddie was like a hard drug user. I find some ibuprofen and melatonin and swallowed down the appropriate amount with some water. I would just have to wait for it all to kick in. In the meantime, I decided to check my phone. All my social media timelines seem to be rather dead since it's 1 a.m. But you haven't seen them all day, Eddie. You haven't been looking at social media all day, right? You should have like a 3 days worth of like timeline social media backlog, Eddie. Should I open? No, each time I open that app, it only serves to make me feel like absolute shit. But maybe it'll be different here. Maybe the guys in Douglas are different than the ones in Fairview. We could actually find someone interesting. Okay. So Eddie wants to open a dating app. I don't know. I don't think Eddie should open the dating app. I don't think. Okay, but I'm metagaming, right? I'm metagaming because I know Eddie is surrounded by all of these characters, of which are probably eventually going to be potential love interests for Eddie. So what does he need a dating app for, right? The dating apps are going to be useless because he's already surrounded by dateable individuals. Unless we are actually introduced to one of the love interests through Eddie's escapades on the dating app, which could also be the case. Or Eddie could just continue having bad luck with the dating app. And the moral of the story, the message, the agenda of the novel is dating apps bad, right? And Eddie just, he just only dates the people, he's like meeting. You know what I mean? My curiosity got the best of me, and I launched Cruiser. Cruiser? Okay. Do we want to hear the Cruiser bonus text? Okay. I'm going to click on this Cruiser bonus text. It better tell me when Cruiser was founded, and it better tell me who the founder is. I want to know who founded Cruiser, and I want to know when Cruiser was founded. That boots up, and I think I have to read this first. I think if I click on the bonus text too soon, I don't get to read this text. Okay, so we're going to read all of it, and then we're going to click Cruiser. My curiosity got the best of me, and I launched Cruiser. Of all the hookup apps on my phone, it's the most generic. I'll probably see the most faces on there. Honestly, I've tried dating apps before. And nothing has, reaffirmed my asexuality quicker than, going on a dating app for 10 seconds. Nothing has affirmed my asexuality, quicker. Because I was never into people, growing up, But I always had, gay essence. I always had, gay feelings. But never really, directly at any actual, person, So I definitely had, gay energy, but it was never, directed at anyone, So whenever I got older, whenever I became an adult, I was like, okay, I guess I'll try dating apps to see if there was, anyone. anyone I'm attracted to remotely, like, to any level, right? And then I'd go on the dating apps for like 10 seconds and be like, I don't want to meet or touch any of these people, right? And that's when I was like, I guess I'm practically asexual, but also I'm gay. Right? I'm practically asexual, but I guess also I'm gay. Yeah. Of all the hookup apps on my phone, it's the most generic. I probably see the most faces on here. Give me the cruiser lore. I need the cruiser lore. The app boots up and I'm greeted with a variety of profile pictures, all arranged in a grid style. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I wanted to know when Cruiser was founded, and I wanted to know who founded Cruiser. Eddie, I'm disappointed. Each profile pic lists their name and my relative distance to the other person, rather than provide a specific location. I scroll through and find a couple of familiar faces. Only 2 lines of bonus text? Really, Eddie? Only 2 lines of bonus text? I scroll through and find a couple of familiar faces. Back to back, I find profiles for Cliff and Pat. Location tracker says they're only 2 miles away. I didn't know those two were so close. Cliff's profile picture is actually quite cute. He's got on a stylish outfit and is in a trendy photo and is using a trendy photo filter. The background is a natural setting decorated with lush greenery. I click on Cliff's profile to see what other pictures he has. It's more of the same, just casual outdoor photos. I was kinda hoping to see a little more from the capybara. However, I'm more than content looking at his adorable face. Looks like he's more interested in finding dates than only hooking up. Pat's profile, on the other hand, tells a completely different story. For his profile picture, he's looking directly at the camera with a wink. He's also shirtless. The profile picture only frames himself above the nip line to the top of his head. In his profile, he only states, 26, verse, "Don't be shy, I bite." Pat's 26. Do we know how old the other characters are? Do we know how old all the other characters are? Has that been stated? I don't know if that's been explicitly stated anywhere. That's one thing I like about some visual novels is they'll have like character bios that like list like basic things about the character, including their age. I don't know how old anyone is in chord progressions, except Pat apparently. He's 27 or 26. He's 26, but I feel like he forgot to update it, and he's actually 27. That's my headcanon. 26 verse, don't be shy about it. Charming. Curiosity got the better of me, and I click on his profile to see if there are any more pictures. He seems to have some, but they're invisible to me unless I add him as a friend. Yeah, I'm curious, but not that curious. I never hear the end of it from him. I continue scrolling down to find some more handsome faces. There was a cute corgi, a dashing bull, a gorgeous squirrel who has a similar figure to my own. Maybe it won't be so bad. I'm seeing a good variety of men, and a lot of them look to be around my age. This is looking quite promising. I keep scrolling with glee until I come across something peculiar. I nearly missed it. I'm mentally filtering out all the profile pics that have faces absent from them, but this one barely caught my eye. The profile picture only features a man's torso and upper crotch region. The man is very clearly naked, but genitals were not featured in the image. It's a beautifully sculpted physique, strong protruding pectorals, prominently visible abs, bulging biceps and triceps, but the fur pattern and flesh tone of the nipples looks eerily familiar. Looks just like Chester's. What the heck? I click on the profile, and I think they're swingers. I think they're swingers, Eddie. I think they're swingers. I click on the profile to investigate further. The profile name associated with the image is Inquire Within. No other photos are visible to me without sending a friend request. The profile bio only states, gay, verse, DL, late 30s. Chester's in his late 30s? Huh. I don't know why, I sort of imagined them to be older, but it makes sense that he's only 30. I don't know, like, in my head, Chester was like Unk. In my head, Chester was like 40. But he's only, I guess late 30s is basically 40s. Part of the reason I was expecting Chester to die. Or part of the reason I was expecting Chester to die in the weightlifting scene. I just sort of imagined him to be like slightly older, but he's not that old. What does verse mean? Oh, it's like a musical verse, because it's chord progressions, of course. It's chord progressions. What does DL mean? Dakota. North Dakota. North Lakota. I don't know what DL means. So he's a gay man, versatile in bed, and wants to be discreeter down low. About the same age range as Chester, too. I mean, this really could be anybody. I don't remember every single detail of Chester's fur pattern. I can't even rightfully tell what species this guy is. But if this is Chester, the implication of that is worrisome. That means he's been on here looking for discreet hookups and potentially doing it behind Dave's back. Oh man, that poor guy. Dave doesn't deserve that. But maybe I'm jumping the gun here. This could be anyone. Maybe this is a catfish. This could be a leaked photo and someone is using it to impersonate him. They're probably swingers. I don't know what swinger means, guys. I don't know what that means. I just hear people say it. I used to have guys never just say things that you don't know what they mean just because other people say it. Right. I say things that I don't mean just because I hear other people say them, but I don't know what the words mean. Right. I just assume what the words mean. I use the app's bookmarking feature to save the profile in a list I can access later. Maybe next time I see Chester shirtless at the gym, I can compare. Shouldn't I be minding my own business, though? I mean, Chester's my boss. If I stick my nose where it doesn't belong, that could have some serious implications. Turn my phone off and return it to on my nightstand. The more I think about it, the more anxious it makes me. Better off just turning off my brain and getting a good night's sleep. Well, after having my sleep interrupted for an hour of perhaps scrolling, I think the possibility of a good night's rest is completely out the window. Eddie? How? Why? You've been working hard all day, Eddie. You've been exercising. You've been arguing with rich deer boys. You've been doing the whole kick and caboodle or whatever, Eddie. You've been doing it all. Go to bed. Just need to let the drugs do their job and just let me. Okay, he's gonna sleep. Is the day over yet?